Hey, what's going on, guys? It's We're come back with the video. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the record. Last week it went 8-8, really bad. A lot of games, a lot of like different upsets. Let's take a look at the games that I got wrong, and let's see. First game I got wrong, Detroit, Minnesota. I mean, that was a pretty big upset. I mean, Detroit just hadn't lost back-to-back games, a long time. They've been playing pretty solid. I thought they were gonna win that game. Houston versus Chargers. Again, I thought it was going to be a close game. Going to go both ways. Baltimore versus Green Bay. I didn't know if I thought Malik Willis was going to win that game again. He got injured. Tulane played, but I still think, and I didn't think Baltimore without Jackson was going to be able to win. Seattle versus Carolina. I mean, I thought Carolina, after what they did to the Rams earlier this season and how they've been playing, I thought they could pull it out. Pittsburgh, Cleveland. I mean, I just didn't think Cleveland could be able to do it, but Cleveland did it, and they did a great job. Tampa versus Miami. Again, that was a close game last second, but Tampa was able to pull out the victory. Next game, Baltimore, Philly. I mean, again, Baltimore, small errors costed them that game. They did great in the second half and just couldn't continue the momentum. And then Rams, Atlanta. As we can tell, I mean, it looked like Puka got that catch, got both feet in bounds, completed the catch, which should have led to a game-tying field goal, which would have sent the game into overtime, and who knows. But it's not what happened. So let's take a look at my predictions for Week 18. First game, we got Carolina versus Tampa. I think Carolina wins this game. They won't need help from New Orleans, which, as we will see later, something happens. But I think Carolina wins this game. Yes, they're playing in Tampa, but I think with both teams losing last week, if Tampa would have won last week, things would have been different. But they're not. Next up, we got Seattle versus San Francisco. I got San Francisco winning. Seattle just doesn't look the best, and San Francisco went head-to-head against Chicago, one of the top teams in the NFC, who's been playing really good and took them to the edge and won. Next up, we got New Orleans versus Atlanta. I got New Orleans winning with the way Shook has been playing this season. It's hard to say that he's not looking like a contender as Rookie of the Year. I don't think he should win. I think we should give it to a guy who, as we've seen a lot of I don't think we should give it to any of the other ones, but is definitely looking like a potential, guy that they might want to stay with in the future. Next up, we got Cleveland versus Cincinnati. I got Cincinnati winning. I think, again, I don't know what's going to happen. This game is a very, I don't know if they're going to start Burrow, because if they start Burrow, I feel like this is a better game. But you never know. Next up, you got Houston versus Indianapolis, with Indianapolis announcing that they're done with Rivers. They thought he could win a couple games, couldn't do it. That they're going to put Riley Leonard back there. I just think that's an easy win for Houston. Next up, we got Tennessee versus Jacksonville. I mean, it's easy, Jacksonville. Jacksonville's been really dominant of recent. This win could potentially put them in first place if a lot of my other picks go wrong. Denver loses, all these other teams loses. Next up, we got Green Bay versus Minnesota. I think even with what's it called? What's it called? Who is it? Love being not playing this week because I want to rest him for playoffs. Smart idea, especially coming out of concussion protocol. I think that Green Bay's still going to pull out this win against Minnesota. Minnesota has a lot of ups and downs, but I do think one bright side for Minnesota in this game, I think Jefferson does hit 1,000 yards this season. Next up, we got Dallas versus Giants. I got Dallas winning. I don't think Giants can win this game. I don't think that they're gonna. I don't think a lot of their guys are gonna even play. It just it hurts to say, but this game is only matters for the Giants in the grand scheme of losing to get second or third overall pick, depending on how they'll play it. Next up, we got Jets Buffalo. I think Buffalo's going to easily win this game against the Jets. The Jets are just not even trying anymore. Next up, we got Detroit for Chicago. I got Chicago winning. I think Detroit might not play a lot of their starters with the fact that they gain nothing out of winning and they gain a lot of things out of losing. And not playing their starters is definitely better than having the potential of them having a serious injury, missing either the beginning part of next season or all the off season. Worst case scenario, they miss the rest of the season of next year, or best case scenario, if they get injured, missing the off season. Next up, you got Chargers versus Denver. I got Denver winning. So I think I heard somewhere that Herbert is not going to play this game. So it's pretty obvious that Denver is going to win this game, even because Denver is going to start their starters to make sure that they get the number one seed and get that first round bye. Next up, I got Kansas City versus Las Vegas. again, it's very, like, I don't wanna, like, say it, but I think Kansas City played great against Denver last week if they're considered the number 1 seed. And Las Vegas has just been looking horrendous this year. And then with the trades and everything, and with them not playing, they might not play Crosby, which is just going to be so easy for teams to just pass around and not having to worry about a guy like Max Crosby coming after them, and then Bowers and just only focusing on Genty because they don't really have any other receivers with the trade of Myers. Next up, we got Arizona versus Rams. We got Rams winning. Arizona's solid, but they're not going to beat that Rams team who's trying to keep their spot, as in like their what's it called? The spot that they have and not move down in the playoff rankings. Next up, we got Miami versus New England. I think New England's going to win potentially. Again, a lot of these games are happening at the same time, so they're probably going to have a lot of their starters start and play because they want to win to potentially get that 1 seed in the AFC. Uh, Next up, we got Washington versus Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia's going to win even if they don't start. Just Philadelphia, I don't think can move up in the standings. Can move up past the 3rd slot in the playoffs. But I think that this Washington team is just so injured that it's just going to be really hard for them to beat to win this game against this Philadelphia team's backups if they play the backups. And then final game, Baltimore versus Pittsburgh. With Lamar playing, even though he's coming with a contusion in his back, I think that Baltimore can pull this out and get this victory. I think that's what they want to see. So yeah, guys, that's my predictions. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.